my goodness. Well, I just got back from cleaning inside the car. There's my new cup. Lady G and living the adventure. Oh my goodness. So, was out there getting the car clean, cleaning the inside of the windshield. It was to the point of the haze, you know, when the sun shines down on it and you're absolutely blind. Oh, so I've been out there taking care of that. And all the fluids have been changed. So that's good. And I did ask the Toyota guys, and they say we recommend the fluids all be changed at 60,000 when you've hit 60,000 miles. So, yeah, I'm going to keep track of that. But we're ready to hit the road again. I've got the car basically, you know, cleaned up a bit, fluids changed, had new shocks, new struts, new sway bars. Just recently put new tires on again. So it's, it's about as ready as you can go. Got a couple of quarts of oil with me, because about every 250 miles, you have to do some oil, put in a bit of oil. So, I have to make sure I carry oil with me, especially when you're running it 24/7 and doing the, you know, over-the-road stuff all the time. So it does use more oil. If you're around town, it's, you know, not as much, so. But when you're on the open road, got to make sure I keep up with the oil level. So, yeah, I feel good that everything's been changed. That's good. Now, I have to grouse about one thing. You know, I donated to one place before, and every month they send me a thing. I said it was a one-time donation, but every month. And now this month, with the holidays coming up, they send you a whole book. Oh, we suggest $10,000 donation for this one, a $6,000 for this one, suggested donation. Yeah, $10,000, $35,000, $6,000. Then they have a few cheaper options, $100 for this, $250 for that, $75 for this. Okay. Now, I'm not donating $6,000, so a Christian couple who just got married can go in for counseling. Really? Yeah, no. So yeah, sometimes, you know, you're just like, why even donate? Because you put in it as a one-time donation. If it's a, you know, when I donated, it was during one of the hurricanes or something, and I had donated to them. But then now every month, don't you want to give more? Don't you want to give more? We've got our hand out. We'd like more. And then to send you a whole book. When they did that, that's the end of that. Especially when they want you to pay a $6,000 donation for Christian counseling, or send Bibles, or for, you know, all these other religious things as well. No. I'm not donating for that. So anyway, yeah, I know. Maybe people think I'm the Scrooge today. But that's over the top when they send you a booklet. You know, Christmas is coming, the holidays are coming. Don't you want to donate to all of these things? You know, $10,000, $35,000, $6,000. And I'm just going, yeah, no. I don't have a spare $6,000 and $35,000 and, you know, $10,000. So when they get to that point, you know, I go, don't send me any more things. I know who you are, I know what you are, and if I want to donate, I know where to donate. But it starts to feel, when they're doing it every month and sending you this and sending you that, and you've said it's a one-time donation, that it starts to become, how do I want to say it? Harassment. It feels like harassment. So I'm going to see if I can get a hold of their organization and say in no uncertain terms, do not keep sending me this stuff. So yeah, okay, maybe I sound like the Grinch, but yeah. But when I get a thing that they're wanting those types of donations and a whole booklet of stuff, everything under the sun you can think of to donate to, I'm going, yeah, no. So anyway, yeah, that's my evening. I'm going to make a salmon. I got a piece of salmon yesterday, so I think I'll have the salmon. Now, I'm not a big fish person, although I did see mahi-mahi today, and I haven't seen that for a long time, so I did buy another fish. I bought some mahi-mahi. I bought some liver, summer sausage, you know, things that I can have. I need the liver sometimes because the only way my iron builds up is through meat. And liver especially works for me pretty well. I've tried pills, iron pills, and all the other stuff, cooking in iron, all the other things, and they don't work for me at all. What me, Lily? What me, Lily Boom? No, there's nothing that... Sniff of happiness. So yeah, they did not go today because I had to take the car and stuff. No, we're not going tonight. It's already dark. We'll go tomorrow. I promise tomorrow I will take you, but not tonight. You've got bones out there. Mama, you got two different ones. You got Vita bones, you got Milky bones. You got chicken jerky. They've got so many treats. Yeah, no. So that's what's happening tonight. Now I have to say I do like my new thing. Why did I change my other one? Because it's got the type of top that slides and you can't clean it. You can't clean it. This one has got one of those tops that flips up so you can get under there to clean it. And then it's got a bottle. You could buy the little bottle brush and stuff so you can get in here and clean it. So I had to, you know, stop using the other one because you cannot clean the inside of there. So that was depressing. It worked well. You know, it kept everything cool for hours and hours and hours, but if you can't clean it, can't get in there to clean that top. So I was specifically looking for one that I could clean. This one you can, like I said, it opens up and you can get under there to clean it. Those ones that are sliding, you can't clean under there. So, yeah, I'm happy to get this one. And it's working well. Yeah, it's been keeping it cold for a long time, so that's good. And I got a new mattress today. My other mattress was like close to 15 years old. It needed to be retired. Like I said, my car, sleeping in there is more comfortable than it was on my bed. So got a new mattress today. New mattress. My car's like new. I had everything changed, spark plugs and all the fuels and stuff. So that's good, ready to go. So yeah, it's working out well. Ronald fixed my little chimes. They weren't working. The fan area that moves didn't work anymore, and I couldn't find any more of those online. Well, he found the little fan through Amazon and fixed it. So I have my little chimes going again. I like them. Yeah. They're not loud, but they're just right here. So, yeah, those are nice. So tomorrow, I think Ronald flies out tomorrow morning. He comes, like I said, he comes 3 times or 4 times a year, and he changes the my AC system, heater and cooler. You have to change the filter, so he does that, and he checks the lights because they're, these are like 12-foot ceilings. And I can't get up there to change them, so he'll change the lights for me and do all of that. And when I get these big boxes, I can't break them down, so he comes and breaks all of those down for me, and yeah. So he helps me with a lot of stuff around here that I can't do. So he's a big help. So, yeah, he flies out again tomorrow. Now, it's funny, when he comes down here, he's still doing business. He's still running his business when he's out here, and he says when he comes out here, he gets even more business. so it works out. He says, every time I come out, the business picks up, so I guess he's getting some added benefits here somewhere. So he says, I don't know how that works, but it does. Every time I come out, I get more business. So, yeah. So that's good. But, yeah, he's headed back in the morning. I've got my puppies, they're chilling over here. Anyway, so that's it. It's kind of, I don't find a whole lot to read on. Somebody was asking me about somebody, but I never even heard the name. I know nothing about them, never heard of them. So, I don't know who they're asking me to read on. I don't know if they're in politics or what. So it's a little hard to read when you don't even know anything. You just get a name out of the blue. So there's that. And somebody else was saying they feel a shift coming in. It just feels like a big boil ready to be lanced. Yeah, it's about come to that point. Massive boil that needs to be lanced. Yeah. Disgusting. But yeah, one of those things needs to be done. And then Trump continuing to brag about his dementia test. Now, they had a doctor on there that had one of those tests. it's not that big of a deal. The hardest part of it is, you know, remembering all these words. Now, the last one, there were a couple of them. There was another one. It was what? Face, velvet. Was it apple? Face, velvet, apple, daisy, and church. I may have had something kind of mixed up there. Those are the hardest ones for me, is to remember the sequence of things, you know, a number of hours later. But the rest of it was really no big deal. But, yeah. And I just, he brags about it all the time, like it's a big IQ test. And it's not. I'm happy to say I don't have dementia. I aced the test. Yeah. And Trump, they're so hard when it gets later. The first one is easy, where you know, what are these animals? And what was it? He said something when it was, you have to put the category. Now on this one it had ruler and watch. Well, they're measurements, okay? But I don't know what it was they asked him. Oh, it was grape and orange, something like that. And he said soda, flavors of soda. Oh yeah, he's brilliant. I'm so smart. What an idiot. But yeah, the test was like no big deal. And he acts like, oh, nobody, only I could get it. It's so difficult. Good luck, people ever trying it. And then his scores to get into college, they were lower than a high school student's. Oh, I know more scores were higher than that. Oh, just, he's so over himself that he's so fabulous, and he's just so dumb, so stupid, that he's got to brag about a dementia test and how difficult it is, and nobody else could do it like I do it. And you look at the questions and it's like, really? How do you draw a clock? What would this time look like? Repeat this back. Yeah, okay. Say this sequence of numbers, okay? Then they give you 3 numbers, say them backwards. Yeah, okay. I think one of the hardest things when they have it on the test is counting backwards, like of sevens or something. Math is not my strong suit, so for that one's a bit more dicey for me. I have to really sit a second and calculate it. But yeah, it's not a big deal. And for him to go out and brag about it all the time shows just how mentally impaired he is. To think that a dementia test is an IQ test. Oh, unbelievable. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. Just the craziness of it. But I have to say, you know, I'm looking, Mr. Mickey, oh, bad boy. Come on, be a good boy. Give it to Mama. Come on, be a good boy. He said, no, I'm not going to be a good boy. Oh, bad boy, Mickey. Yeah, he says, no, I'm not going to give it to you. So anyway, that's what's going on tonight. Already dark outside. And I think I'll make that salmon tonight. I'm not a big fish eater. Now, I do like mahi-mahi, and I haven't had that in years, so I will make that maybe tomorrow. But tonight I need to eat this salmon, because I don't want it to go bad, so I'm going to have that this evening. I've never been a big fish eater. Now, I do like trout, but when I lived up in Alaska, you could go out every evening and catch trout without a problem. The only problem with trout is so many bones in it, but I remember it's a good tasting fish. Now, I haven't had trout for over 40 years. It's been a while. Yeah, not since I was living in Alaska, I haven't had trout. One thing I'd like doing in Alaska is watching the salmon go upstream to spawn, and they jump up the locks. Yeah, that was interesting to watch them. And then seeing the big ice flows and stuff up there, then they're so blue. Just the blueness of them was really fabulous to see. So there are some good things, but some are the mosquitoes. Huge mosquitoes. They're not fun, no. But I've done Alaska. Like I said, I've driven the Alcan when it was mainly, back then, it was a lot of gravel road and stuff, the Alcan, back 40-something odd years ago. Yep. I drove it with me and my daughter. She was only a few months old, and I'm feeding her a bottle with one hand and driving with the other from Alaska back down. And I think when I left, I went back to California. Drove from Alaska to California. Yeah, it's just me and my little daughter. Yep. So all good. So on that note, I'll leave that here. I don't know where I'm going next time. Like I said, I never know. I just start going and I pick a direction and that's it. So we'll see. Where's my next adventure going to take me? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. We'll see.